Pizza margherita, caffè espresso, gelato. Which country do you think of? Italy. Do you know which retail company sells the most pizza margherita in the world? It's an American company. It sells pizza under the brand Pizza Hut. Do you know which retail company sells the most gelato in the world? It's an American company. It sells gelato under the brand Häagen-Dazs. Do you know which retail company sells the most caffè espresso in the world? Again, it's an American company. And of course, it's Starbucks. Probably, all of you traveling abroad have seen this brand around and have ordered some food from them, expecting an Italian product, or at least a product made in the Italian way. But it was poorly made in the US, in the American way. Yes, America, you're right. And I challenge each one of you sitting here today to call their products Italian. Maybe for some strange reasons, we Italians believe and want that good Italian food can only be found in our country. Maybe because it's something that brings us back to home, to our friends, our girlfriends, our mothers. And we all know our mom can be important to Italians. I started becoming aware of these issues when I went in the US for an exchange program in business finance. But my real interest was getting to know the mechanism behind these food concept chains. How could they achieve such a global success? How could they benefit from the made in Italy without neither product know-how nor Italian raw materials? Do you have an idea about the number involved? Let's take a look. If we speak about Häagen-Dazs, founded in 1961, they opened 750 stores in 50 countries. A total revenues on 2014 of $900 billion. Pizza Hut, founded in 1958, they opened more than 50,000 stores in 94 countries. Starbucks, in only 30 years, they opened more than 21,000 stores in 65 countries. 191,000 baristas in all the world. A total revenues on 2014 of $16 billion. $11 billion by selling just coffee. 3 billion of customers served in 2014. It's like saying that they served all the Chinese population twice. Wow. And what about us, Italians? How is it possible that these products are the symbol of our country, and yet we are not able to sell them around the world? This was just a thought I had before graduating here at Bocconi. And as many of you probably know, when you study in such a business school, unless you want to feel like a loser or a good for nothing, you have to start looking for a job in an investment bank or a management consulting company. So I followed the Bocconi way, and I worked first for an investment bank and then for a private equity fund. But this question, why not Italians, in the food retail market, was still in the back of my head. Whatever people may say, but words and ideas can change the world and the people as well. And this is what happened to me. From a private equity manager, I started looking after myself as a food entrepreneur. My initial idea was pretty simple. I want to build a food retail company And I have to be honest, due to my origin, it was easier than I thought. I come from a family of a business owner of a well-known pastry shop in Naples. My parents always worked together, and then also my older sister. So when you grow up in a context like this, it's normal that the first word that you speak at home are about food business. And you listen about it all the time. When you say your room, when you play, when you stay with your parents, or any given Sunday. So at the age of 18, before leaving home, I already had a good expertise about the daily problems of a pastry shop, such as cost of employees, food costs, market prices, or competition. So at the age of 25, I started promoting an idea able to combine the know-how of my family with my own vision of create a made-in-Italy food concept store chain. My father always says, the only thing worse than starting something and failing is not starting something at all. So the intention was to create a food concept that would take advantage of family's know-how, so three core products: coffee, pastry, and ice cream. That's how could be different and competitive by selling what the 99% of Italian bars already sell. By selling an excellent quality, of course, but it was not enough. Looking for an inspiration for my idea, I discovered the story of two men. Francis Soder, the founder of a Paul Bakery, and Alain Command, the founder of Le Pain Quotidienne. The strength of these two concepts is not so much focused on the design of the stores, but the quality of the product. There is something really special linking the different moment of the day to the main product, the bread. And it's not the bread itself, but the idea behind it. The values that this product has for each one of us. It reminds us of home, love, simplicity, genuineness. These values are in each meal, each recipe, each furniture piece, in the employee's uniform, and bring us back to something emotional, something deeper, something that we love. I want to create something like that, and I needed an emotional product, something that makes you drinks, a product that before filling the stomachs will be filling the hearts. And I found chocolate. I always believe, and I still believe, that if you have an idea, the first thing to do is to turn it into a brand and see how to use it. The brand are the most important asset of your company. Its values and the perception of its customers is the only thing that your competitor will never be able to copy. Products are made in the factory. Brands are created in the mind. A product can be quickly updated. A successful brand is timeless. I called an art director and I made a very simple brief. I want a brand that records two things: Cioccolati and Italiani. The day after he called me, this marketing guru, and he said, I got it, Cioccolatitaliani. 10,000 euros. Joking aside, the brand identity that we built in the first months has been the foundation of our project. My family and I put our ideas together, discussing them for months, sitting at the same table with some of the leading ice cream makers, chocolatiers, and food designers. At the end of this incubation period, it was clear to everyone that Cioccolatitaliani will be the world of chocolate, combining pastry, coffee, ice cream, and design. But most importantly, our mission was finally clear: to create a new way to experience chocolate in Italy and worldwide in an emotional and sensory way. On February 5, 2009, we were ready, and we opened the first flagship store here in Milan. We can say that until here, we haven't done anything different than what my family did in the past. But my own vision was to create a chain of stores around the world. During the months following the opening, we worked hard to reach a stage that I call engineering and standardization of the format. A system of rules, processes, and operation manuals representing the know-how of the project. But most importantly, that make this know-how easy to transfer and duplicate around the world. This is what allowed all the international chains to open their stores in different countries, maintaining always the same quality of product, service, and ambience. Analyzing the structure behind all the big names like Starbucks, McDonald's, Costa Cafe, we found out that they developed a system of rules, processes, and operation manuals for each duty to be followed by the employees on their stores. From product preparation to the correct way to talk to the customers. How to manage the staff, how to move behind the counter to serve a Big Mac, or even how to wash your hands in the toilet. Everything has to be standardized and reproducible. I understood that the same as Americans look up at us in terms of products, we have to learn to look up at them in terms of operation management. Only after this strict standardization work, you can be ready to develop your project, to develop a retail chain in different cities of your country and in different countries of the world. There are two ways for the internationalization of a retail company. One is investing directly, creating a new division in a new country. But this is something that a small company can hardly afford. The other one is looking for a local partners and relying on joint ventures or franchising agreements. In the latter case, you cannot always choose where to open, and often find that the most receptive country ready to invest in your brand are the ones that you would never expect. Just to give you an idea, my first business trip were to Kuwait, Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Malaysia. The first contract was with a Saudi group who signed an agreement to open 5 stores in Jeddah, Riyadh, and Mecca. When I started this project, I was sure that there was a gap in the market. But the most important thing that I discovered in the last 3 years is that there is a huge market in this gap for the Italian company. The difference between a small company and a successful one is the way of thinking. We have to think big, because big is the potential of our know-how and our food culture. Here in Milan, from the 1st of May to the end of October, we will launch more than 140 countries, and we will show them how to feed the planet. Italian entrepreneurs have to understand that Italy has to be our training ground, but the world has to be our main market. If I had to sum up my path from when I decided to leave the financial world until now, we can say that it was characterized by 3 elements. Courage, taking a completely different path. Cost and dedication. McDonald's CEO records say, the more you sweat, the luckier you get. And a third element, the one which proved to be the answer to the question, why not Italians in the food retail market? It's the support of a great team. If you look, all the famous companies of the world, Facebook, Apple, Edison, Ford, Google, there is only one thing that all these successful companies have in common, only one. None of them were started by one person. Management is the key factor to answer the question, why not Italians in the food retail market? Italian entrepreneurs have a great talent, great know-how. They know every secret of the food market, but they struggle to share it. They struggle to transform this know-how into a system of rules, processes, and operation manuals that make the business evolve into an organized company, ready to be expanded abroad. A good entrepreneur is recognized by the ability of its team. The entrepreneur has the vision, but the vision is only the 3% of the company's success. The remaining 97% is given by the implementation of the vision, and this can happen only with a qualified and motivated team. This is what I try to do in my company. Not a company for the family, but a family for the company, where each one of us has a specific role depending on his own skills. In 5 years, we opened 17 stores in 5 countries. We went from 18 to 340 employees, from an initial turnover of 800,000 euros to 20 million. Small number, too small if we compare them to the ones we saw before. But we think big, and we think that if we believe in our food culture, and we are finally ready to share it and to export it, the only thing that is left to do is to follow the example of major brands and keep on asking ourselves, why not?